Hi, my name is Gregory from Car2Rent. In this video, I will teach you to find the best car rental deals for Tenerife. There is few things to know to get the best price for your rental in any destination, but then specifically in Tenerife, we will discover how to make a to have a good deal for good value for your travel, for your vacation, for your business trip because it's really mandatory to have a car in Tenerife to go around. It's a kind of a big island, and everything is at quite a long distance from Porto de la Cruz, which is the main city. So first, we will discover how to use this platform, car to rent, and then how to find the best deal along the way. On this platform, you will find the secure payment. This is true. There is the best deal you can find because we are connected with the local and the main biggest car rental companies worldwide. You can hire a car anywhere, so you can do it in Tenerife, but you can use our site to book in another destination. There is no car fees. You can change your car rental date or cancel just tax-free, zero cost, up to 2 weeks before your departure. So it's a really flexible, and you can have good opportunities to book in advance to get the best price for your travel. And then you can contract an additional insurance with us as well. So let's look at the search engine just after. When you scroll down on site, you can discover the best price that we offer, and it's Fiat Panda. This is indicative, so we scan all the offers of every providers that there is: Europe Car, Sixt, uh, Top Car, Rhodium, Gold Car. Well, anyway, all the cars. And then we provide you the different cars that you can find and an indicative price for the time range that we selected at that time. So you really need to consider that as a indicative price. But then you can rent a SUV, you can rent a sports car, you can rent as well a car that is fitted for groups, that is fitted for like a 4x4, which is quite kind of useful in Tenerife. Or if you like a more sporty one, you can have a car that is really more sporty. Then, if you scroll down again, there will be some advices on what to discover in Tenerife and what to see. How does it look like? So you have the Teide volcano, but as well you have the Chimnero, you have Mascar, you have Porto de la Cruz, the Lagon Martianes, you have the Plaza España in Porto de la Cruz. Well, and then you have here, you can discover a lot of different tips and advices. Now, Cassie forgot that afterwards you hear the map of Tenerife and where the uh, agencies are mainly located. So it's in north of Tenerife, and it's mainly in the airport. So we can zoom. You will see. And this is the first tips. It means at the airport, it's really cheaper to book a car than on the city center. Why? Is because there is a lot of competition in the airport, so then the price are going down thanks to competition, which is a good thing. You can discover here all the different agencies that we have, big brands and as well local ones, canarians.com, and their rates at the time that we gather this information. Above there, you have the driving law that you need to respect to drive in Spain, which is really important. That it's right hand side. The alcohol limit is 0.05%. It's 120 kilometers in the motorway, so you need to respect, even if it seems slow. In Tenerife, anyway, there is no big highway. There's a lot of coastline, coast road, which are kind of dangerous if you go further 60 kilometers per hour anyway. So you will see. And then the driving age, it's at 18 years old minimum. So now that we've covered all the advices on the site, let's try to book a car in Tenerife. So you know that there is a few different options that you can find from the airport south, airport north, or the Granadilla. Well, we will try the airport north, depending of the airport you are landing on. From the 17th of August, all right, to 24. So the second tips first is the airport. Second tips is to to have the same departure time than the drop-off time, because all car rentals are going through 24 hours delay. So if you were putting 10:30, it will cost you one more day, which is a pity because, well, for 30 minutes. So make sure you are going through 24 hours type of rental. Then, if you like, you can drop off your car in another destination, but it will cost you more. It will cost you extra the services of after returning the car in this original place. So if you need perfect, but you know that it will cost you a little extra. So now let's try to search for the car. Right. So now we see all the active car rental companies that we have available. And then perfect. The time to load all the information. Now we're done. Great. So then on the left side, you will find some filters. On the main, you will find the different type of cars that you find, and you can click on one of them to filter the result. And in the main page, you will find all the cars available with the price. So the cheapest price is the 27 euros 0.01. We will discover how you can optimize because this is the direct price per day, but then it's not the full price of your car rental, depending of the parameters of your journey. And make sure you listen to this video until the end because it will help you a lot. So first, you need to take a manual one. They are mostly cheapest car that are manual one. You can see that here. Take always, not always, but then cars that inside the terminals are kind of more expensive because the agency needs to hire the place inside the terminal. So with free shuttle, normally it's kind of the cheapest one. A free shuttle, what it is outside the terminal, little bus, little transportation will take you 5-10 minutes from the terminal to the office that is just outside the terminal of the agency company, and you will make all the papers there and collect the car there, which is it's 5-10 minutes in average, so it's not that long and it's pretty well organized. The mileage, this is really important, and this is something that you need to take in consideration. Often, limited mileage, you will have to check how many kilometers they are available, because if you are driving a lot, you will need to take an unlimited mileage and see the cost differences. Otherwise, it will at the end cost you more to buy limited mileage the um, and the extra kilometers you have done. Now, about the fuel policy, always go for fuel to fuel because same to same is kind of tricky. Um, if you are same to same, it can end up paying more for the same car rental. Why is imagine you collect the car and you have half tank full. How do you know that to put half tank full of fuel? It's really hard to do. So most of the time you will put more or you put less. And if you put less, you will be charged extra to go to the half tank. So make sure you go for full to full like this. When you pick up the car, there is the full fuel fuel tank. Then you can go on the road directly. You don't have to stop by the petrol station. So that's pretty handy. Normally, hybrid or electric are always more expensive. Depending of the travel you do or the number of kilometers, try to choose diesel because diesel consume less. And then here are other kind of information you can rely on, but doesn't really affect the price. All right, so then now you have all the categories, so you can click on one and it will optimize and will display only the car that is in the category. So this is the me category. So let's see all of them. All right. So what do you have? You have the type of car. It's really important that you know that it's Fiat 500 or similar, which means that the company will provide you or a Fiat 500 or a car that are more or less in the same category. All right, so you don't have to be worried, but at least you have the information. Then there's manual transmission, there's air condition. It's really good in Tenerife, especially in summer that is really hot. Then pickup location, so meet and greet. So this means that someone is going to meet you at the airport and will give you the keys of the car and the car. So that's pretty great because it's really personalized service. Same to same, I will not go for same to same. You know me, I don't really like this fuel policy, but then never mind. You see the same to same, and if you want to know a bit more, you have the information just above. Mileage unlimited. This is a really good thing. So which means that you can do all the kilometers you like without thinking about it. So that's great. If you want to know what the agency goes for, first you have the stars, but then you click on it, and then you have all information. And something that I always look at is the number of minutes you will need to wait at the desk. When you're on holidays, you want to get your car as fast as possible and to get at least as possible troubles or time spending on an office. So I always try to take the one that is under 20 minutes. All right. And then you have all which is included inside the rental and the terms and conditions. So make sure to go through the terms and conditions. It's always really important to get all the information that you need about the new driver, about the insurance, about the car itself, about the supplier, so what they really are expecting from you. So this is something that is important. And just click if you are satisfied from this quote. You click and fill your information. You up exactly. You fill out this information. You have some extra that you can take. You can send to yourself an email if you want to send to a friend, family, a colleague, your boss, the car rental that you want to rent. Fill in your address or the email address of your boss, and you will receive an email with the car rental price. And just click on it and finalize the booking. Here, the additional driver you can have, the GPS, the child toddler, booster seat, the infantile child seat. So they are pretty good services if you have kids or if you need to have a GPS. Normally, with your mobile, it's already sufficient. But if you are not, if you don't have the coverage, the data coverage in the destination, you can rely on the GPS. Then you continue, fill out your information, fill out your payment details, agree, confirm booking, and that's it. Your booking will be done. I hope you enjoy all those tips. If you enjoyed, please click the like button on the YouTube for the YouTube algorithm. So like this other person like you will be able to have those tips. We provide cars in a lot of other destinations in Spain. So in Barcelona, in Malaga, in Alicante, in the in Girona, in Madrid, in San Sebastian. Well, so you can always rely on us. And worldwide as well, you can try to find the destination and compare the price. It's really important to always compare the price from us to other websites, but we are connected to the main and the local car rental agencies, so you will have the best price in one place. Thank you very much. Have a good trip, have a good journey in Tenerife, and enjoy.